Alright, so I'm sorry. My valve cut off because the battery went down, so I'm charging my phone while I'm doing this video, so I got 14 minutes. Okay, so that's the reason why that that's the reason why they did not say Barack Obama is, because they realized that this wicked the one drop rule is wicked. It was white racist curse to put on all of us that we're not pure, but they want to put that ideology so they can hurt us with it. You know what I'm saying? Legalize as well, and social and everything aspect of it. So that's the reason why I tell people when people say, "Well, white people you don't see those mix." Well, the white folks don't say I don't want to be friends with. Like for example, the long distance cousins of mine, they don't recognize me as a multiracial person, even though we're related. I don't want to deal with them. I'm tired. I got to the point. You close to 40 years old. Stop fucking living for everybody. Live for yourself. Do what the fuck you want to do, and fuck everybody else. You know what I'm saying? The hell with everybody else. I'm not a cuss, but that's what I feel. I got tired. You get close to 4 years old, the stupid situation goes. I'm not wasting my dog on his last days of my earth trying to please and make everybody happy and try to even dehumanize myself, call him super nigga and all other stuff. Okay, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen, and I stand by what I say. But going back to the situation now, I had to let DJ Flat understand about the business part. My situation with my family, when I tried to become my own boss, there was no support from them. That's why I don't. For example, people say, well, when I do things, they say, why you don't get? Because they're the crabs of barrel. The other folks in the neighborhood, because they're elderly. When I tried to sell with them, they always complain about, well, we don't have no black businesses, which is that stupid lies. What it is that you don't sell how they want you to sell it, and you're not their friend or whatever, they're not going to support you. Because we had this conversation all the time when I was in Selma. People in Selma, they were talking about, we don't got no black business. Excuse me. Well, I'm part of the black race. You know what I'm saying? Of course, y'all know what I identify and mixed background. I claim all my roots because we are mixed. But I'm part of black race, and I sell for Edwards Global. Why you don't want to support me? They stay quiet. So that's the reason why I say full of shit. There's other business I have done online. While I was looking for work, I did other business online. And there were people who did not want to buy, but they'll go buy somebody else's. Like, for example, with the Chris Brown situation. Chris Brown was right. They complain about his clothes being too much, but they go buy Jordans for $200. Kill each other for it. Yeah, and that's one thing about, I'm glad that Aries Spears brought about Michael Jordan. I noticed that Michael Jordan been solid. Don't get me wrong, I'm proud of this dark chocolate brother for being mainstream. White folks look up to him. They're robe. I'm glad of that. But when he put a name on the brand with white folks on a cut of those shoes and sell it to the hood, okay, and you have both people of African American and Latino descent killing each other in the hood and barrio for left and right for them doggone $200 shoes. In China, it's like $1, $10. You know what I'm saying? It's cheap because it's cheap labor in China, where they force kids to work for cheap labor and even sweatshops and other stuff to make them doggone shoes. Let's be real with it, okay? So my question is to you, why you're not saying it? Because if I'm selling a product and then folks killing each other for 27 years, okay, and you remain silent, I probably would not want to work with you. Now I had to critique of DJ Flat. You said that the NBA basketball players, best ever recent ones, not the old school one, had thought about selling, which we mentioned Michael Jordan. He's part of the shoe company as well. But the point is, we had Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson's a basketball player back in the 80s. I know it's not recent ones. They want to buy cars, and I hate the fact that they reflect that nigga thinking. Can you please stop saying that word? I'm sorry. Can you please stop telling the mainstream people that we refer ourselves? I don't. I got much love for my doggone self. I don't dehumanize myself. I don't refer to even him as a nigga. I said in my video that if he want to call himself, he can be the white man's nigga, because he called himself a word that dehumanized and making it look stupid. But anyway, point is, he said the NBA locker rooms, they talking about how many girls they gonna fuck, you know what I'm saying, how many thoughts they gonna do and everything, and how much cars and everything. And Aries Spears was right. He said that when we came about getting out the hood, that's the first thing exactly that I thought. But I agree with that he said about the stocks, talking about Aries Spears, DJ Flat, because I didn't know about stocks until I got to my late teens and 30s, and I was like, late teens and 20s, and I never forget a female friend of mine was talking about Michael Jackson, and she said Michael Jackson, he's so rich, Not because he sell records, but that man buys stocks. Too many of Negroes, black folks buying too much stuff when they get money and end up broke. For example, I'm sorry to say with MC Ham, okay? And that's exactly that. And that's one thing I have to agree with B. Sevion's video, where she said that when they, and she tell the truth. Folks got mad at her because she part black, don't look, and she part Mexican, and she slept with Donald Sterling and everything and defend him. And I'm mad at her defending him. I'm glad she did videotape him. But the point is, I had to agree with her because she's telling the truth. Okay. Besides me wanting to buy a nice car, I have to think like my white counterparts or white brothers, as I have to think my black identified brothers. Okay, the point is that we both related, even though they want to admit it. But at the same time, I'm not gonna kiss somebody's ass. You don't respect me, I don't respect you. Get the fuck out of my face. That's how I live out. Okay, I'm a loner, and I don't mind being a loner. But the point is, that's drama. Cause I'm dramatic folks can bring me drama. You can bring me drama, give you hell like you give me hell. But that's how I have to think. Like, I do want to buy stocks. When I get my $1 million, I'm buying some stocks. That's the school online. I did mess up for not doing my schoolwork. I'm having a appeal trying to go back. Okay, you know, I made my own mistakes. I got to get to social media. Okay, and other stuff. So not drugs. Okay, no drugs. But that's what happened. Okay. But I'm planning to go back, and I did admit to my wrongdoing and everything for not doing my schoolwork, and I'm going to because I'm almost 4 years old. I'm not trying to live in the poverty line, you know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I will mention, that I always wanted to have my own business, have my own agency. That was me going to entrepreneurship was for, and online, to be my own boss, so I don't have to work for nobody. I'm tired of working with people. And if I do work for somebody, I have a bachelor's on behind my belt so I can get a best car, best everything. But at the same time, I'm gonna put that money in stock. I'm gonna tell you and give you a secret to everybody who follows me on YouTube. Even though I don't have the penny stocks to do this, but I always want to invest in stuff that people do, and I'm going to, so if this is, and I might give my secrets away. The best high-paying stuff that's been, okay, for example, you got hair weaves, you can invest in that. Wherever going to Wall Street, invest in that. Jordans, McDonald's, everybody love McDonald's. Tan salon, besides the folks talk about those tan bleaching, the tan salons are $1 billion too. You can put money on both of them, okay? Anything that people have is big money. Sports events, companies, you know what I'm saying, cable networks, you can invest in them and see how much money you're going to get. And trust me, you're going to get a lot of money. And there's money making, making money, hair relaxers, okay, all that other stuff, you know what I'm saying. I know exactly, cars, car companies, everybody buy a car, okay. Burger King, everybody, anything that people eat every day, coffee, Starbucks, you invest in Starbucks, there we go, okay? That's exactly what I know I'm going to invest in. It's just that I don't have the money to do it, but when I get that money, that's exactly what I'm going to do besides buying whatever I want, because that's exactly what DJ Flav was talking about. We have to do exactly that, sorry, when you make that money, you got to change your whole game up, and I have to agree with that. That's what Michael Jackson did, okay? So that's why, you know what I'm saying, and I'm glad this sister had told me this, and I'm glad she told me, because I said, I'm going to get investment stocks. One thing that would discourage me from reading about stocks was learning the terminology.